So you chose Rome. I underestimated you. Marburg did not. He said you were a pragmatist, that you would carry out your mission.
You're gonna answer for killing her.
I hope you don't blame me for it.
Now wait a minute.
Marburg.
I thought he was just sitting down for a minute there.
Not out of any emotional tie, mind you. For him, it was business.
Tragedy in the wake of the thwarted terror attack on the ruins of Karsule.
A shame.
A second attack.
But you can't save everyone, Michael.
Claimed the
Can
life
you?
of an American employee of the veteran
If I had been in your shoes,
Madison St. James was
well,
killed
I don't know what I
during
would have
the
done.
terrorist escape attempt. Italian authorities
Yeah,
have
we're in full
You wouldn't
angry
have done
mode now.
anything. That's why you sent Marburg in the first place.
Executive Row has its privileges.
You don't make any real choices, Leland. Not really. Whatever you hope to gain from the bombing, it's over now.
Really? That's because you have a very narrow view of events.
Lectures on perspective from a blind man? That's a first. You planning on teaching about ethics next?
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it, plus my ace in the hole. The bombing was intended to reorganize terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit you?
The reorganization was to benefit Halbech. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons.
Yeah, thus we get to the
Mr.
actual
Marburg's
plan.
little crusade in Rome was to remind Europe what fear is.
So you killed Madison for profit?
No, Mike, you did. You brought her into this mess. You had her take you to Marburg despite the risks, and then you failed to protect her. Blame me all you want, but step back and think about it. You must have thought about it. When it was all over, you were the big hero. Saved all of Rome. When things were quiet, no one shooting at you. No bombs. What did you think about then?
Like, I love to hate Leland in this. He's just such a slimy villain. And that delivery in particular is just ice cold.
Or else what? Or people you care about will start to die.
Oh, don't you worry. We are not resting tonight until we have dispensed justice to at least some participants in this plan. Anyway, given that the tie is...
I could ask the same
Given that
thing.
we're still split between Mina and Z,
Well, not after everything we've gone through.
I think we will have
What
to
have
have
you
a...
done exactly.
I came here because we're out of time.
There is no tiebreaker. We will
Taipei, Rome,
pick
Moscow.
two of these.
As far
Exactly.
as the
Make the pen
agency is
disappear.
concerned, they've been resolved to Halbech's satisfaction. Perhaps not ideally, but Halbech's projections are...
Anyway, yes, our waifu came to see us, and now we're
So
heading
they
towards
don't
the
even
end
know
game.
they're starting a war.
Not yet. First they'll delete Alpha Protocol and erase everything associated with it. And that means you.
Yeah, we'll stick with Mina. And
Yeah,
actually,
I'm
we'll
doing a
have an
great job
interesting
so far.
choice
Don't
about who
worry
comes
about
with us in the
I
end
am worried
game.
about you. I can't shut it
You know,
off.
feel free to
For them,
introduce your
it's a
suggestive
lot more
eyebrow
simple.
arching, if you will.
If Alpha Protocol is erased, then you're erased. Whatever life you had will be gone. You'll be rogue forever. Until someone finds you and kills you. And I can't let that
You certainly
happen to
can. Mina it is
Can't
then.
let that happen to you either, Mina. You've been there for me since the beginning. And it sounds like Alpha Protocol isn't choosing who survives. That means you're in danger too. Am I right?
you. Yes.
Mina, we're going to get through this.
We gotta do this.
I mean it.
I mean, you know, you could ditch the beanie and the wraparounds, but it's a little too late for that.
Mike, I can't. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh
Neither
god,
do
the
you.
clipping though. His fingers are just going right through the collar. Oh man. You know what? E for effort. But thankfully they will cut away before trying to make this some kind of awkward Dragon Age thing.
I didn't mean to put you in danger. I I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
And really,
Well,
the
that's
cutaway
pretty
to black
insulting.
is
What, do I
the
have halitosis?
I didn't
best
mean
way to
that.
handle that sort of thing.
Good.
You
because
don't
that
need
hurt
to
my
actually
feelings.
show it with awkward polygonal models, just imply it.
Suppose you already have a plan.
Save the day.
Strongly imply it. Yeah, it's...
But first, I have to get back.
Those
to the
have not
facility.
aged well.
Then
And I
take
like
out
Dragon
folks
Age
who trained
overall.
me, along
But,
with any
yeah,
Marines,
the
agents, or
the
any
sex
other Halbech
cutscenes
thugs
are...
they've got with them. Get evidence on
Oh,
international
man.
conspiracy and prevent World War III. So I guess
Anatomically
I better get
correct, no
started.
clipping full FMV sex
No,
mod,
You need
exactly.
to get to safety. I don't want you getting hurt.
There you go. That's what the modding scene is
And I'd be
for.
surprised if Westridge and Parker haven't already figured out someone's been feeding me
No,
information.
the beanie
If
stays
so,
on.
Your life is in danger.
I want to help. I can return
And the
to Alpha
shades, too.
Protocol. I can still help you from the inside. I can't just throw you to the wolves.
If you're sure.
If I let anything happen to you now, I'll never forgive myself. Trust
You
me.
know he did. You know at one point he was wearing nothing but the
Just be
beanie.
careful. I think we're only going to get one shot at this.
This could be the last time we see each other.
Don't count on it. I'm not letting you off the hook that easy.
What are you going to do?
Call in a few favors. If Alpha Protocol thinks it's the only one with an army, they're in for a shock.
Alright,
World War III, is it on the horizon?
so basically she's going to go back to Alpha Protocol and try to be our woman inside.
List 37 points of concern.
The issue, however, is that regardless of whether she stays here or goes back, they eventually, well, you'll see what happens. Not good things happen to her, I assure you. But we will have a chance to do something about this. Anyway, time to answer some emails. Alright. I recently got word that I'm being reassigned to some undisclosed location. I'm told I have to be sedated in transit and to and from assignment so as to maintain secrecy. That insult to injury, they're only paying me double my normal rate for all this inconvenience. What a mess. Now that sounds familiar. It sounds like she's going somewhere we might get to meet her again. Anyway, the thought of being helpless and blindfolded made me think of you. How are you, darling? I mean, you know, props to her. She's a lady who knows what she enjoys. I respect that. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Now's not the time for idle flirtation. I need to find my way to this undisclosed location. I'll send you a tracking device and pay you for assistance, but it's imperative that I find my way there. So yeah, however you respond, you will have a choice before committing to choice of handler for the final mission. Second tiny beanie there. Oh god, I'm trying not to picture it, but now that image is just stuck there. Thanks for that. Mr. Thornton, I'll spare you any pleasantries. The Chinese secret police suspect there's an agency known as Alpha Protocol operated by American agents, but without the official public backing of the U.S. government. I say suspect because there has been no confirmation. You don't say. Attaches the information I could find on the matter. No doubt this information will be of use. Right. So Omen's sending us some information. Mike, I have important news. I totally did it. 2 chicks at once. Hells yeah. What are you up to? My contact's been asking me for info on the big old Michael F. Thornton. What is your middle name, anyway? I got stoned off my ass and a Minotaur told me it was Finnegan, but I doubt the credibility of his argument. So yeah, I guess the Russian, the Euros, the Chinese, a ton of agencies are looking out of a Thornton matching your ugly mug. Don't worry, it's me. We go way back. Remember that time I told you about 2 chicks at once? Anyway, sounds like you've been a busy boy. Drop me a line sometime. Stephen, congratulations on your conquest. I'm sure the ladies involved were of unquestionable breeding and refinement. Now, a matter of business. I owe my former employer a visit. It's likely to turn violent, which makes you a natural choice for backing me up on this mission. I don't know where this will take me, nor when, and I have to go there alone. I'll leave instructions on my PDA and leave it behind for you to help me in tracking my location. No doubt you'll be able to sneak/kill your way into wherever I'm headed and can meet up with me. If you can lend a hand, I'd greatly appreciate it. Finnegan? Yeah, exactly. Alright. Intercepted an internal memo and sent to Leland. Okay, I've run the numbers and we're short of projections for this quarter. Stock price is rebounding, but we're unable to return to last year's high. Investor confidence is dwindling, and we're in no position to report why so much money has been taken out of our Western and Eastern general funds. I remain rather optimistic. We've created for ourselves a good deal of fertile soil in Russia, Italy, and Taiwan. Sure, we've had a few threads unravel, but such is the cost of doing business. The EU is a small push away from Patriot Act-style panic, Moscow's underworld remains a profitable, even if unstable, cash crop, and the Sung incident has turned Taiwan into a wellspring of defense contracts. As per your request, I've moved the sum you requested from your personal security entourage. I regret to inform you that I could not fulfill some of the personnel and hardware requests included in your missive. I apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, it is basically time for the Omega Relay of sort. Mr. Thornton, your name comes up with great regularity. In Italy, Russia, and Taiwan, agencies on both sides of the law are paying large sums of money for information on your background and whereabouts. Congratulations on your 15 minutes of infamy. Watch your back and you might just make a career out of this. This time, how about you contact me? This reminds me of Jason Momoa on Game of Thrones with Emilia Clarke. She was nervous about the sex scene, gotta wear a modesty stock. He swapped it out with a bright pink sparkly one. So when he took his robe off, she ended up giggling too much. Oh, God, that's great. Hey, Mike, drop it in a line before the next shoot. You keeping up the news from Rome? Some kind of shootout occurred in one of the art museums. Some American citizens were killed. I'm on assignment in Rome quite a lot. Funny to think I could have been in the wrong place, wrong time victim. For some reason, I thought of you when I heard it, so I'm just checking in. We'll just keep getting round tighter and tighter, and I'm worried it's going to pop any day now. Alright. Yeah, about that. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. More use our resources to hunt down and kill Agent Thornton. He's a reckless, immature agent, and he'll no doubt do his best to expose the operation. Don't get worry about his word being believed, but we should worry about additional casualties his little one-man crusade might cost us. Oh, just you fucking wait. Alright. We're finally in the end game. Let's load up on everything we can. I think I can finally buy myself a not shit piece of armor. Oh, he's got a bit of a he's a bit of a mean drunk. That sucks, yeah. Yep, some people just do not handle that very well. Alright. We can customize our man one more time. Yeah, this'll be our endgame look. Why the hell not? We shall be extremely British. There we go. Yep. Fancy a little bit of run at the endgame, Governor. Alright. Now, we've got one last stop before the ending. We can actually contact Scarlet Lake. And this is normally where you would do her love scene, but also you can turn over information that will help bring down Halbech. And it's worth doing anyway, even if you don't plan on engaging in the lovemaking.
Scarlet?
Come in, Mike.
Your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill to have picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Among other things.
Yes, but it's complicated.
That's so? What a surprise. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military. But my gut tells me intelligence. But none of my contacts have heard of you.
Contacts? So you've been checking up on me?
I didn't want to, but you really don't leave me much choice if I want to know the truth.
If I was intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell
me. We literally did tell
I'd
her
like
we
you
were a
to be
spy in our
honest
first
with me,
conversation.
if you can. I think I deserve that much.
But she didn't
There's not
believe
much
us,
to say.
obviously.
I used to work for the
Making
United
the
States
sex,
government.
exactly.
I still do, in my own way.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. When you met me in Saudi Arabia, that was my last official mission with the US. After that, I've been on my own. Except for people I've met on the way. Like you.
It doesn't sound like you've had a chance to relax in Saudi Arabia.
That's an understatement.
My military and intelligence contacts didn't have much on you.
Not surprising.
So, I checked the corporate gossip. Halbech's taken quite an interest in you.
Let's just say
Doing that
Leland
there
and I don't see eye to eye
hunka-chunka
on
in
business
the
practices.
parlance of Demolition Man.
You ever met him?
At press conferences. Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbech would be after you.
I accidentally discovered something in Saudi Arabia I shouldn't have. Something that could ruin Halbech.
What did you find out?
I found they'd been selling weapons to Al Samad, and I got proof.
Is that why you're here?
I don't trust anyone else with it. And if something happens to me, then the world needs to know.
It's that bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
I'll make sure it gets where
You
it
gotta
needs to
figure
go.
somewhere out there is an actual spy that has
Are
tried
you
that as a
going to be
pickup
all
line.
right?
I have no idea.
Do you need to leave right now?
I like that delivery on that. I have no idea.
I do. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Thanks, Scarlet, for everything.
I haven't done anything yet, Mike. Thank me when we see each other again, all right?
All right. So yeah, we handed off evidence to Scarlet. She'll go public, and if we fall, Halbech will still go down. Allegedly. We'll see how that turns out. No flirting? Boo. Guess I'll just have to get down on my knees and beg you to change your mind. I mean, you know, credit where it's doing. C's driving the point home really strongly. As much as I would love to have you insert your tracking device in me, again, doing some suggestive eyebrow arching here, I'm already packed in a waiting pickup. You're on your own. Hopefully you'll find a way to rendezvous with me there. This is an automated reply. You've reached Stephen Heck, Esquire. I'm currently doing things of extreme importance, and I'm unlikely to check my email in the near future. Don't despair. I have a large quantity of narcotics hidden in my anus in case I'm buried alive. Heck. Okay, so yeah, for the final mission, we will have a choice of handler, either Z, Albatross, or Heck. If we depending on who we choose, it will change a few things about the ending. In particular, at some points, we will actually get help from one of them in combat, and it will either be Z, Heck, or if we pick Albatross, it'll be Sis again. And they're also the ones that actually help us initially escape custody. Because if you've guessed by now, our conversations with Leland are happening in the future, and that's what happens when we surrender ourselves to Alpha Protocol. So, tell me what you're in the mood for, folks. Okay, yeah, so we surrender to Sean Darcy, allowing yourself to be captured by Alpha Protocol so they can take you to Graybox. From there, you'll be on your own, so make sure you settle all your affairs before you give yourself up. This is your last chance as a free man to take action. We'll get a choice here, and it will not be a timed choice. Oh, shit, we don't have enough Ah, damn it! Okay, so that narrows it down then. Either Z or Heck. Sorry, sis. Yeah, I think based on the way this is going, we should, it'll be Z. Yeah, I would have picked Albatross as well. I like Sis. Anyway, on we go.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
Put a pin in that thought, Ivory. Okay. Infiltrate an Alpha Protocol facility and complete your mission. It's going to take all your skill and probably a lot of firepower, but World War III is the cost if you don't succeed. You have allied with Z, who, oddly enough, seems like she will meet you at the location. Rendezvous with her as soon as possible. Omen Deng and Ronald Sung have set up a server and are waiting for you to transfer intel to quickly pass on to government officials in their area. Ensure that they receive evidence damaging the U.S. only. Duly noted.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
It was my duty. I wanted to serve my country.
I get the feeling Z's a switch.
I want to serve my country.
She's aggressive to start with until she meets someone she can't out-aggressive, in short.
Does it feel good being a patriot now, Mike? Looking back, everything you did for your country, was it worth it? Because they're not going to do a damn thing for you. They left you out to dry. That's the nature of this place. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
Do you know what I like most about our relationship, Henry? It's these special moments, you and I, talking about the world. It's really cozy. So when you're asking me if it's all worth it, not yet. But it will be when I look back on this years from now and get this beautiful wave of nostalgia.
Never mind then, Thornton. Seems...
I'm not done. What I'm gonna remember most is how you thought you had it all under control before this little plan of yours came crashing down around you.
All right, Thornton. I suppose you're bored of these questions anyway, and frankly, so am I. So if there's nothing else...
In Saudi Arabia, someone gave away my coordinates, tried to kill me. They did it for you.
Just a bit. Just a
Who
bit.
helped you?
I'm sorry?
Who was the mole?
Mike, who wasn't the mole? If anyone betrayed you, I think the betrayal wasn't what you think it was. It allowed you to survive, when in fact, you should have died there with Shahid. And that, Agent Thornton, is the truth. So when you think back on poor Madison St. James, Sung's presidency in danger, the riots in Taipei, cutting off my weapons trafficking in Moscow, and that airliner and its passengers burning to death as they hit the ground, and then you killing the only man who could have testified to my involvement, Ali Shahid, the truth died with him. I've set the world on a new course. Halbech's numbers are going to skyrocket. Our technology will be part of every military contract and army in the world.
Of course. You've got it all figured out. After all, Leland, you know everything, right?
If this is another one of your bluffs, Thornton, then lay your cards on the table. I can't say I care for that tone of yours.
I take responsibility for what happened at the museum. But the way you tried to set Omen and I up in Taipei, I don't think you realized we'd actually talk before we killed each other. I know who was behind your weapons trafficking in Moscow. I know about your connection to Surkov and how Brayco was set up to take the fall. But the data I pulled off Shahid's body, that implicates you in this whole thing more than you know.
You have no such data. The missile destroyed Shahid and the convoy. Nothing was left.
Oh, the missile that killed me, too? Leland, come on. It's taken you this long to realize you made a mistake? You don't know what you've done. All these plans of yours aren't going to cause a Cold War, they're going to cause a real one. And I know that's something you don't want.
Spare me your lectures, Thornton. You're a civil servant, while I run a multinational company. Your evaluations of world events... Please. This conversation has outlived its usefulness, I think. Although, one last thing I'm curious about. Since you have every angle covered, what happened to that footage, Mike? The one of the airliner you had in your possession.
It's safe.
Oh, you mean with Scarlet?
What?
You mean safe with Scarlet. That's who you gave it to.
Well,
Didn't
now.
say that.
No, she did when we asked. She's here, you know. She was resistant at first, but, well...
If you hurt her...
I'll have her tortured if I have to. Make no mistake about it. Who knows what sorts of secrets she could reveal. But enough about her. You've lost. All your efforts for nothing. You can't stop us.
If you say so. Who am I to contradict you?
You're a confident man, Agent Thornton. But there's no place for you to run now. Soon, all trace of this facility will be erased, and you along with it. After all, it never really existed in the first place.
Leland?
What is it?
I'm going to kill you.
Amusing.
Not really.
Well then, you'd best get to it, Mr. Thornton. You have an hour. I look forward to your efforts.
Oh, we will get some alone time with him. Don't you worry. And then there's this
Agent
motherfucker.
Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet, Marburg. I know your history. I know the United States left you out to dry. Deus Vult, all of it. But it doesn't seem like you learned anything from it. You served Deus Vult blindly. And now you're answering to Leland and Halbech.
Your point?
Trading one master for another, Marburg? Seems to me blind loyalty is what got you here in the first place. Everything you know about Leland should tell you what your future is.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Alright. That might have actually sent him away so we don't deal with him later.
Sorry, sir, but we have our orders.
There's a lot that can potentially go on at this endgame, depending on who you've made friends with, who you brought, who's still alive. Like I said, it's actually fairly difficult to get Marburg in a position where you can kill him. But right now, we have more important things to worry about.
I was wondering why you were tied up, although I had not expected the reason to be so literal.
Why not? Let's...
Z, good to see you. You'll have to excuse me if I don't get up.
Oh, you will rise to the occasion, Michael, I am sure. It is good you have time to rest with all this trouble going on. This bed, this is how you woke up here, yeah?
The restraints were a little weaker the first time, and I'm not doped up.
The restraints? Are they too tight?
Enough with the small talk. Why are you here, Z?
I am here because I never got the chance to tell you my feelings.
And now
I
we
have
get
no
her
choice
scene.
but to listen.
Great.
Why, Michael, I never thanked you.
We do get to
You
say
really
yes or
didn't
no,
come
in spite of
like
the
that.
circumstances.
Dreams of such things
What do you think,
happening
chat?
to
Yes or
us.
no?
Good. If you want to thank me, then let me go.
Not quite yet, I think. Michael, I have a confession to make.
This is the
Ever since
absolute
we met,
best possible
I
time
have
for this
a
conversation.
certain fondness for you. You are so eager.
Okay.
It is a shame to see such a fine specimen restrained like this. I am tempted to set you free.
I wouldn't want to get in the way of temptation, though I'm a little curious as to why.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to
I
say
do not
yes to
like
this.
Marburg, and he has paid me already. I'm free to leave, but you are not.
Yep.
No, it is not.
The eyes have it, as it were.
So, I will let you go in a moment.
Exactly, yeah.
No.
Oh, yes. Relax, darling, but not too much. Oh, and I thought I might have to work harder.
You would if I wasn't tied down.
Shh. Good. Now, no more talking.
I guess we can call this competition, tie. Ha ha!
Okay. Holy. Now, can you let me go?
Michael, I unlocked your wrists 5 minutes ago. You were too busy holding onto your bed to notice.
Oh, man.
I am flattered. I have done what I must do. Now, you must go do what you must do.
Maybe there's something to be said for experience. Wonder if the camera was recording.
Mike with his eyes on the prize.
Resourceful.
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby. Get dressed, and let us start the killing. Now, you must get
I
to
like the way you
global
think.
monitoring center and get access to the system and all its secrets.
Alright. Now. Now that we have made love, let us make war. Oh, shit. Damn it. Too early on the chain shot. Also, I'm using the good bullets. I really should. Right. Now then. With that bit of stimulation accomplished, shit. So, basically, our plan is fuck up the place and kill as many people as possible between us and Leland. Oop, I'm gonna spend those points right now. Alright, 16. Alright, upgrade shotties, yes. Pistols, yes. You know what, let's get chain shot rank 3. Because there will be more boss fights, and we're gonna need it. Contact Alan Parker, interesting. Pardon me, sir. Passing through. Hello, Gov. Just here to make a point. Ha Out of respect for any possible British viewers, I will not be doing the Cockney voice for the rest of this, but rest assured, I am thinking it very loudly. What was that I just got? Was that on Parker? No, it was on Alpha Protocol. Right. Okay, the game kind of throws a lot at you quickly at this endgame here. I don't know why it's giving you money right now. Okay, now we got information on Parker. No. Bit late to be looking up dossier stuff. Did it tell us anything useful? Did it give us what I wanted to know? Because this would give us another chance to kill... Okay, here we go. Yeah, Parker's wife died in a car accident, and she had a long history of alcohol abuse that started with a number of years after the two were married. His daughter's whereabouts are unknown. Rumors say that she changed her name to sever all ties with her father, and that she wants nothing to do with him. Okay, so yeah, in a conversation with Madison, you could have identified that she is secretly his daughter. This would actually lead to an interesting confrontation between him and Marburg, and that would affect the boss fight coming up. Because we didn't unearth that, we won't be able to do much with it.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Thanks, Mirage. Good to see you. Have a good night.
Looks like I've got a message.
Alright, we got information from Omen.
The hell are all these files? Recordings?
Agent Thornton, I have been attempting to reach you, without success.
Omen. Well, I've been preoccupied.
I am calling to warn you, and to ask for your assistance. After the attack on President Sung, we analyzed the camera footage from the security systems and from news crews attending the rally. This footage is attached. The woman you were traveling with, Scarlet Lake. Do you know her well?
Uh-oh.
We have several recordings that show her with a sniper rifle at the rally.
Well now.
She was well hidden, but she was unable to mask her presence entirely. She is the one who attempted to assassinate President Sung. Do whatever checks you need to do on the footage. We are convinced of her role in this. She must answer for this.
So Scarlet was the sniper.
But we have been unable to find her, or reach you. I do not believe you had a hand in this, Agent Thornton, and I trust you will do what is right. But if you are responsible, there is nowhere you both can hide from me.
Let's move it!
Oh shit! Sudden eye-burning stuff there. Damn it. I was counting on them coming through the door, and that didn't work. Oh, come on. Yep, she is, unfortunately, nothing but trouble. And interestingly... Oh, goddamn. Alright, so much for this armor being much help. Interestingly, this explains why none of the stories we were selling to her ever actually made the press.
Let's move it!
Because she was on Halbech's payroll the whole time. She wasn't exposing the truth, she was burying it. And for that, she's going to pay along with the rest of them. Nothing personnel, as the kids say. Exactly, yeah. That's why she gave it up. Very cheeky of her. Ah, hell. God! This time I'm gonna save the incendiaries. Ooh, good flip on that. I like how the turrets are less sturdy than the guards. Like, the guards take, like, half a clip. These things take maybe 3 or 4. Oh, now what? Okay, I guess at this part of the game, alarm's going off regard. What? Okay, did the turret fall off the mounting but was still active? Let me check something here. I gotta see this. Okay, look at this. Oh, this fucking game. Oh, this is so special. Orphan count. That's a good question. Yeah, it basically does look like a motorcycle outfit. Anyway, orphan count. We are at 312. Somehow total medical bills are only 653,211. And yeah, I feel like that would cover surgery for maybe a half dozen people. Let's see, I forget. Is this the right way? Or is this the right way? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Money. Oh, there's someone in there. Oop. Damn it. Come on. This is no time to get stuck in a minigame. There it is. God damn it. There it is. Got it. There was USA medical coverage is cheaper everywhere else in the world. You know what? That's a good point. Yeah. We've been doing all our killing outside the United States. This is true, also.
Scarlet.
Oh, hey, speak of the devil.
What are you doing here?
We were just talking about you.
Surprised to see me?
Actually, yes. Mostly because I don't know where here is.
I'll
Did
just
Halbech
bet.
bring you here? Or your pal Leland?
Mike, what are you talking about?
You tried to kill President Sung.
Yes, I was hired to kill Sung. Of course, you prevented that, so you should congratulate yourself. It's the reason that Leland has me here. It's the reason he's not going to pay me.
Oh, what a
So
shame.
Sorry to hear that.
It's business. I knew the risk. I didn't know you'd become involved.
You could have just taken me out of the picture.
That's not how I work, Mike. You were never part of the job, and I don't do collateral damage.
How long have you been an assassin?
Just the riots he touched off with that
Is it
shot of
because
yours.
what happened with your mother?
Since I was 14. Photojournalism
That's just buried in
is
her
not my full-time
dossier.
Career. Of course, I guess you were always honest with me. And to think I didn't believe you when you said secret agent.
It's not my full-time career either.
So what now, Mike? Are you going to kill me?
You know what? Yes. I've had enough of people lying to me.
Can't let you walk away from this. And I'm really tired of being stabbed in the back.
All right, Mike. But before you do...
Yeah, we're not having that.
More of a chance than Sung got.
Alright. Now our murder spree can continue. Which way were we headed? Did we come in through here? Yes, we did. We were going this way. Were we? No, we were going this way. No, we just came from there. Here we go.
I hear you, Z.
Yeah, this game lets you do some ice-cold shit to characters.
Can you come meet me? It will need to be quick, I'm afraid.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
Then get to high ground, Michael. I am sure the rats will follow.
She is, yeah. We will definitely get a chance to see her again. Ah, shit. Really? Mike, you gotta work on your throwing arm, man. There we go. Okay. No, don't set up. Oh, shit. Go back across. Yeah, we are in full-on just get through the mission however you can mode here. There is no jank we will not exploit. There is no funky AI pathfinding we will not abuse. I could save you, but I don't feel like it. Okay, now I feel like it. Chain shot's almost up, and... Woofa! Ironically, we're probably better approaching from the ground. Oh, well, that would have come in handy.
I am getting lonely without you, darling. Do not be much longer. There are more men here than I think I can handle at once.
I refuse to believe there is a number of men you cannot handle, V.
If Alpha Protocol was one of my branches, I would have terminated everyone by now.
Aren't you doing that already? Just hold on, Leland. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
You mean after you help Miss Tang? We have her prisoner here.
There she is.
It's your choice, Thornton. Rescue her or come after me. Let's see where your priorities lie.
Now, up to this point, it's been a crapshoot whether we have been able to pick a third option and do both things, or if doing one is mutually exclusive with the other. However, in the end game, we very much can do both. So you have to willingly choose to let Mina die in order to, you basically can still get Leland even if you rescue Mina, and we are definitely going to do this.